So today I want to talk to you about a concept called tritonic substitution. To those of you who know what's a 2-5-1, basically a 2 is if you're playing in the key of C, the 2 is a D minor 7, the 5th is a G7, and the first chord is a C major chord. So 2-5-1 is this. So a tritonic substitution is when you change your dominant chord for a new dominant chord, which is an augmented fourth up or down, which in this case is a flat D7 chord. So you have a chromatic descent. So you'll do, instead of doing this, you'll do this. Tritonic substitution, D minor 7, D, flat D7, C sharp, C major chord. So you'll do the second chord, then the 5th chord, and it would resolve, to the first chord. So instead of having this, you'll have D minor 7, this one stays the same, then flat D7, this is the tritonic substitution, and you'll resolve again to the C major 7 chord. So what you have here is a flat second dominant chord. This is of course a chromatic movement downwards. Okay, what can I tell you more about this? I can tell you that here you'll use a Mixolydian scale, and here, since you are modulating the key, the tonality, you'll use a dominant Lydian scale. So you'll have a sharp 4th or sharp 11th note on top of this. You always use the dominant Lydian scale when you're modulating or changing keys in a music. It sounds better. It indicates that you're changing tonality. So I pre-recorded each chord, the G7 and the flat D7 chord. I'm going to top the scales on top of it. Okay. See? G7. Mixolydian. Dominant G scale. Flat D, Lydian dominant scale. Now I'm going to play the other chord, the flat D7 chord. See, it's the flat D. G scale. Back to flat D. Okay, that's it. So, what we've got here is failure to communicate. Sorry, just a small joke. So, what we've got here is G, B, D, and F. So, you have a G7 chord. Over here, you substituted that chord by a flat D, F, flat A, flat C, which is the way he wants it. Now, which is a flat D7 chord. So this is a tritonic substitution. Now, if you see, the flat D is the same as a sharp C. They are enharmonically related, same sound, different names. If you see this sharp C, it is right here, but you want it up there, which in G7 is a sharp 11. Then you have the F right there, flat 7. Then you have a flat A, it's right here, but you want it up there, which is a flat 9. Then you have a flat C, which is the same as a B, also enharmonically related. And the B is right here, it's the third. So all notes from flat D7 can be played on G7. Then, if you do the opposite, you have a G. G is right here, you also want it up there. That's a sharp 11 on top of flat D7. Then you have a B. The B is right here, it's the same as a flat C. So, flat 7. Then you have a D. The D is a tricky one. So you have a D, half a tone in distance from the root of flat D7, which also makes it enharmonically related with a note that goes on top of flat D7. That note is a double flat E. In this case, is a flat 9. And then you have the F right there. It's the third of the chord. See? So the relations from one chord to the other are the same.